Howdy, y'all. No say, no pay. That's right. No say, no pay. I believe this would be a good slogan for men to start using to address child support issues. If a man has no say in whether or not a child is born, then he should not have to pay for it. No say, no pay. That simple. Women are adult human beings with full rights and claim to reason. Thus, women should be treated like adults and expected to pay fully for the consequences of their choices. It is her body, her choice after all. Well then, pay for the consequences of your own choices, ladies. Do not ask another human being to pay for the results of your life choices. If you want to have sex whenever and with whomever you like, then fine. But do not expect that man to pay for your choice to have a kid. If he has no choice in whether or not you have a kid, then he should not have to pay for it in any way. This argument makes even more sense when you consider that women have not only about a dozen forms of birth control to prevent pregnancy, and men only have about 2 or 3. But even in the case of birth control failure, and I know it's hard to follow prescription directions, right ladies? A woman has the choice of abortion or maternal abandonment in the form of baby Moses laws, which I still can't believe is a thing. So yeah, ladies, man up and truly be strong and independent women. And if you choose to be a single mother, then pay for it all on your own, like a strong, independent woman. And even if you don't want a kid, you can get an abortion. Or you can have the child and drop it off at a fire station, no questions asked. And this is where the law should address men. If a woman can maternally abandon a child with no legal repercussions, then a man should be allowed to paternally abandon a child with no legal repercussions either. It would only be fair and equal. Right, ladies? But I seriously doubt if we will ever hear feminists call for paternal abandonment laws. Because it's all about money. Men's money to feminists. And the proof of this is that whenever the idea of paternal abandonment is brought up, they immediately start talking about the best interest of the child. Well then, oddly, these are the same people that want legal abortions and baby Moses laws, when in both cases, it can be argued that the best interest of the child are to be born and then to be raised by their biological mother, in most cases. But we only hear arguments in favor of ensuring women's unchallenged control of humanity's reproductive future while men are forced to pay for their gatekeeping choices. So ladies, I think it's your body, your choice, and you get to decide who reproduces and when. Fine, I'll cede that. But for equality's sake, you must give men the power over their resources and labor, like you have power over your reproduction in labor, and allow us to walk away from fatherhood regardless of choices you make. Men should be allowed to go our own way, even if you are pregnant with our child, because if we have no say in whether that child is born or aborted, then we should not be forced to pay for the child either. This will also have the knock-on effect of eliminating the incentive women now have to get knocked up by a guy just for the child support money. This is another reason we will never hear a feminist argue for paternal abandonment, because it is really all about men's money and not equality. So men, start saying no say, no pay. No say, no pay. And once we start hearing feminists chant it back, then we will know they truly want equality. Until then, it is just a catchy short phrase and makes for a good sign. Well, you guys have a nice day. And always remember to go your own way. Yours truly, M.